Well, we've got a really good game going between Indiana and Duke at Indiana. Let's talk about this traveling move. This is so obvious and easy. I just don't understand why we're not getting this. The rules of basketball say that a player may gain control of the ball with both feet on the floor, one foot on the floor, or no feet on the floor. In this example, number 35 blue gains control of the ball. And player control is holding or dribbling the ball. He has gained control with both feet off the floor. It's easy to see. And when that happens, the first foot to touch is the pivot foot. And if they touch so close together it's hard to tell, then we just assume they landed at the same time. But in this case, it's very obvious. In this case, number 35's right foot comes to the floor first, right there. So obviously his right foot is the pivot foot, and his left foot comes down following that. And then he starts making a move. Everything is legal. And again, it's easy to see that the right foot is the pivot foot because the left foot is the one moving. The official's in excellent position here to see the matchup. And now watch what happens. He starts a dribble and he's still legal. The official is really focused on this activity, and that's awesome. So he starts the dribble. And keep in mind, I don't see these in slow motion. I see it just like you do at game speed. So now he's dribbling. And now we don't have a pivot foot because a player can never travel while dribbling. But you have to know as a basketball official, when does the dribble end? The dribble ends when it's already ended because he's got it palm up. But the rules say when two hands touch it or he stops it with one hand. In this case here, we obviously now know that the left foot is the pivot foot. We know that, look, even more now because the right foot is moving. The right foot is moving, so the left foot is obviously the pivot foot. Now, the basketball is played where players are not allowed to lift the pivot foot and put it back down while still holding the ball. That pivot foot just went back down there. And if you're not sure about that, stick around and you'll see him take, you're going to take another step with that pivot foot. And that's obviously a traveling violation, and Duke gets away with it. So know when the dribble ends, know which foot is the pivot foot at all times. Left, 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 right, 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 self-talk, and know what's illegal movement of the pivot foot.